evening, good evening, good evening. I hope we're all doing okay. The state of the world right now is no bueno. Um, so yeah, take your happy where you can get it, I suppose. Hi, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Nasa, and sadly, I am a citizen of these disunited states. I'm gonna repeat again, I've said it before. I'll probably end up having to say it again. I do not condone, agree, nor appreciate anything that our federal administration is doing at this point, especially with regards to our erstwhile allies in the European Union and NATO. We don't need Greenland. Denmark can keep it. It's theirs. I don't understand. I don't want to understand what goes on in the mind of a demented orange mole rat, but, yeah. I don't agree with it. So tonight, instead of crying over the state of what used to be a union, yeah, we're gonna play something. I know nothing about the story, about the gameplay mechanics of Gloomhaven. I know that it was a board game, it's a board game that then got ported in a digital format. I know that it's a tactical RPG, because it says that in the blurb. I know it uses a hex map system, and that's it. Apparently there's cards, like you have cards that you can do powers or something. Yeah, I know nothing. So, I'm gonna have some fun learning this. I'm probably gonna have to do the tutorial, but then I have my choice of either Guildmaster, which is apparently digital-only mode, designed for players to master Gloomhaven's rules and mercenaries with 100 new missions, or the OG games campaign. I think I'm just gonna go for the straight campaign, do Guildmaster later. But yeah, I know nothing. I will say, I love the aesthetic so far. Not just the aesthetic, but the graphics. Like, this shit looks real. It don't look CG. I mean, it does a little bit, but like not much. So that's cool. I like that. I will say, I'm not decided yet on if I'm gonna play this one weekly or not. We'll see how it goes. So if you want to see more, or if you think that I should play more of this, or if I should try to get my hands on some of the DLCs or anything, let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat. I would be happy to hear your thoughts. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Just make sure to hit like, subscribe, follow, whatever, if you want to see more of my adorable little face while I play this game with the chaos in my brain. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off Spotify. Okay, okay, let's see here. There's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, there are 11 toots. 11 toots. Hopefully they aren't too long for them, but I wanted to kind of, because it's been a while since I started up a completely new to me game. So
Welcome, Guildmaster. I'm the guild trainer, and I'm here to guide you through setting up your own mercenary guild. Let's start with you guiding the brute through this first tutorial.
Okay, I will say that the text is very small, which I am not a huge fan of. Give me 1 second. I want to see if there's a way to... There is not. Maybe it'd be under language. Back. Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, let me... So, before we get to the action, you'll want to acquaint yourself with how to adjust your view of the battlefield, so let's go over camera controls. WASD pans. Okay. QE. That's gonna be a little tricky. Okay. Okay. not sure how I feel about that. Could I also... Nope, that's going to be pan. The arrow keys are also pan. We can zoom in, zoom out. Ooh. I like the fog of war effect. I like the detail on the stone. You can also rotate the camera. Okay, that's going to be a little bit with the middle button held. Oh, okay, that's strange. Alright, in Gloomhaven you control a party of mercs, each equipped with a deck of ability cards. These cards are how your mercs will explore dungeons, fight enemies, and loot treasure. At the beginning of each round, the first thing to do is select 2 cards for each merc to use on their turn. In this tutorial, the Brute has just 3 cards at his disposal, as you can see highlighted on the left. Grab and Go, Trample, and Provoking Roar. Provoking Roar is grayed out to indicate that it is currently discarded for the sake of the tutorial, so for now let's just select the 2 cards the Brute has available. Okay. Select Trample. See how the question mark next to the Brute's portrait at the top of his screen is changed to a number. No, I missed it. Can I go back? Can I unclick? No. Okay, so I think it's referring to this right here, but I didn't see where the question was on that. The number next to the first card you select determines the character's initiative for the round. The lower the number, the earlier. So that's 72 and 87. Okay. Since there are no other characters visible right now, it will immediately be the Brute's turn anyhow. Select Grab and Go. No, that's going to be how many cards. So maybe it's this right here? This number? Because that matches the 72. Okay. Click End Selection to continue. Now it's his turn. Time to choose some actions. Each half of a card represents an action comprised of 1 or more abilities. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading over these real quick. Okay. You get to use 2 actions per turn, and you can pick any of the 4 card halves on the left to use as your first action, but note that you must then use the opposite side of the card of the other for your second. Okay, so it would be move 4, optional jump, and attack 2, I guess? Alright. For example, here you can choose either the top half of turn. Yeah, okay, got it. There's nothing for the Brute to do in this room, so you'll want to proceed through the door to see what lies beyond. With a move ability, Grab and Go's bottom half lets the Brute move 4 hexes, which is enough to get through the door, so let's use that. Select. Select the highlighted doorway hex. Click the open door button to confirm the move. Oh look, a dude. This room contains your first enemy, a bandit guard. Like player characters, monsters also select actions for their turn. We can hover over his portrait to see what he's gonna do. Okay. Yep. Whilst hovered, you can see the bandit's intentions. He plans to move and attack. Whereas player characters get 2 actions per turn, monsters get only 1, albeit often with multiple abilities within. Notice how this bandit has a lower initiative than the Brute and would have acted before the Brute this round had he been visible. As it is currently the Brute's turn, you'll get to finish your turn before the bandit can act. Oh, that's helpful. Let's get the Brute close enough to use the attack on Trample's top half as the second action for the turn. So we go right here. Yes. Come here. Now that you've finished using Grab and Go, it's discarded and no longer usable. Makes sense. For now, time to attack. We select this. We Select him as the target. Confirm target. Whenever you attack, an attack modifier is drawn from your character's modifier deck. Oh, this is very random. I like this roguelike aspect. Okay. In this, very RNG. In this case, you can see above the bandit guard that a +0. Oh, right here. Okay. So your attack still just deals the base value of 3 damage. We'll only have +0 modifiers. Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay. Click end turn. Now it's his turn. He's going to move and attack. However, as he's already within melee range, he'll simply forego move. That makes sense. While monsters always take damage directly to their hit points, whenever a player character is damaged, you're presented with 3 options. Choose to take damage, burn 1 available card, or burn 2 discarded cards. Firstly, you can simply take the damage to your character's HP total. However, if this is reduced to 0, that character is exhausted, which means they no longer act. If all your mercs are exhausted, you lose the scenario. Secondly, you can choose to burn 2 discarded abilities instead of receiving the damage. If you burn a card, it can no longer be recovered by resting. However, if you were to burn 2 of the Brute's cards here, he would not have enough cards left for the following turn and thus would become exhausted. Finally, you could choose to burn 1 available card. This option is grayed out as all of his cards are currently discarded. It's usually wise to take the damage over burning cards if possible, lest you run out of cards to finish the scenario with. Okay, so select receive damage. Round 2. The bandit's turn is now over. As he was the last character to act, it is the end of the round, and a new round begins. During ability card selection, if you have at least 2 discarded cards, you may perform a long or short rest to recover some of them. All of the Brute's ability cards are currently discarded, and as such, he will have to rest to continue. Short rest burns 1 of your discards, losing it for the rest of the scenario, but you recover all the other ones before continuing your turn as normal. Long rest takes up the whole turn and is used instead of selecting 2 ability cards, giving the character an initiative of 99. However, you not only get to choose which card to burn instead of it being random, but the character performs a heal 2 action and refreshes all their item cards. Choosing to long rest here would be certain death if the bandit draws an attack card for the round, as the Brute has neither health nor cards to spare, so we choose short rest. Grab and Go is randomly selected as the card to burn. Once per short rest, you can opt to redraw the random card to burn at the cost of 1 damage, but with the Brute only on 1 health, this isn't an option. You can see Grab and Go is now dark and red, now dark red to indicate it's burned, and no longer usable in the current scenario. Okay. In exchange, Trample and Provoking Roar have been returned to hand and are available to use again. Both the Brute and the Bandit are near death, so it's crucial to go as early as possible to get the first attack. Remember, the first card you choose determines the Brute's initiative, so we choose Provoking Roar to maximize the chance Brute is up first with a low initiative of 10. That makes sense. End selection. Okay. Now that we're in the same room, we can see the enemies draw their ability cards each round after the players, so you won't know what they'll be doing or what their initiative will be until this point in each round. It appears the bandit was planning to once again use a move and an attack, but because you chose to act quickly, he won't have those active until after the Brute's turn. Okay, so we select the top half of Trample again. Target. Confirm. Okay. You don't automatically loot treasure unless you finish your turn on it. If you want it, make sure to pick it up before the scenario ends. Loot abilities can also appear, but the easiest way to collect it here is to end your turn on the hex that contains the gold pile. So we move the Brute onto it before the end of his turn with the remaining action. It doesn't have a move ability, So how can he reach it? This is where default actions come in handy. To the left and right of the central initiative value are two small default action buttons. Okay. A melee attack for 2 instead of the top action, or a default move of 2 instead of the bottom. That's clever. That's super clever. Alright, so I just need to confirm movement. Okay. Skip movement. Oh, I wish it would just let me click the thing that it tells me to click first. And turn.
Great work. Not only did you vanquish the lone bandit guard, you've even managed to pick up a few pieces of gold. With the basics covered, it's now
Okay. Return to menu. Okay, I actually think... Hang on. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna forego doing all of this. I think... So, I mean, this makes sense. Cold, light, fire, earth, or growing things, healing maybe. Dark, moon, air. Okay. Okay, I think I get the gist of it. I may do the rest of the tutorials offline if I choose to keep going with this one. I think I actually just want to jump in. We'll go with... Let's see, what do we got here? Easy mode? Friendly mode? Heroes start each scenario with 3 blesses in their deck. Heroes have 50% more health. Monster traps and gold are a level lower. I'll go with easy. Oh, hey yo, Nintendo. Oh, good to know. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna do the tutorial, on my own time rather than on stream. I kind of want to get into this, but this ability enhancements. Enhancement settings cannot be modified once the campaign starts. Choose wisely. Original says permanent enhancements will... I can't read this. Will affect all current and future mercs of the same class. Enhancements cannot be sold. Versus updated says temporary enhancements will affect individual mercs and can be removed to regain 75% of their original cost. The costs have also been rebalanced to encourage experimentation, which is recommended. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so are these the only things I needed to select? Oh, enter guild name. Tantalus. Why not? Go. What is this? House rules. Text is way too small. House rules can be modified during the game. These can be found in the options menu. Okay. Attack modifiers original ×2 and ×0 attack mods recommended, or variant is that +2 and -2. Oh yeah, okay, we'll just go original. Advantage disadvantage. Original can roll into a null modifier with advantage, or variant can't roll a null modifier with advantage. Okay. Line of sight. Center hex. Okay. Summons movement. If there are no enemies and no valid path, the summon will not move. If there are no enemies and no valid path, the merc who summoned them can choose whether the summon moves toward that merc or doesn't move. Okay. Spawned monster gold drops. Spawned monsters do not drop gold on death. Spawned monsters do drop gold on death. What are spawned monsters? What are spawned monsters? I'll go with original, I guess. I don't want to Yeah, I'm not doing any of those right now. Okay.
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit. You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We are paid to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself. Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you?
Okay, that was a cool intro scene. Oh god. Before going into the harrowing wilderness surrounding Gloomhaven, you'll need at least 2 mercs in your party, brave or greedy enough to seek out adventures in exchange for gold. On your left, you'll find the party panel. Here you can see the basic information of the mercs in your party. Click on the first character slot to open the roster panel. Click. You can create, view, and add mercs to the current party using the roster panel. Right now it's looking as barren as the Copperneck Mountains, so best click on New Merc to create your first character. Okay. Now remember, looks aren't everything. Mercs' ability cards are what define their actions in battle. You can click the Starting Ability Cards button to make sure this is the right merc for your party. Once you're sure of your decision, hit the Select Merc button to move forward. Okay. Starting ability. Okay, so we've got a Brute, Tinker, Scoundrel, which is like the rogue, Cragheart, ooh, using Earth Mana to get the most out of their ability. Okay. Spell Weavers makes sense. And then Mind Thief. Okay, I think to just starting ability cards. Do I get all of these? Oh, these are still dead from... Why are those dead? From the tutorial, I guess? Okay. Can I move on? Health 10, ability cards 13, starting perks, difficulty low, roll melee damage tank. Yeah. Okay, so select, there we go. Talos. What is this? Personal quest is the merc's sole reason for adventuring. Once the objective is complete, the merc retires. But beware, when they retire, they're no longer a playable character. Okay. Though farewells can often be bitter, sometimes things have to move on to give way to new horizons. Completing personal quests and retiring mercs is the primary route to unlocking new character classes. That's actually clever. Okay, I like that. So what is... Can I see what is that? And what is this? I don't know what these things mean! Ah! Okay, wait. So, trophy hunt 20 different types of monsters from the base game, or study of anatomy, experience party members becoming exhausted 15 times. That's a saw. Why am I thinking that's like a medic? Like a old I'm gonna saw your leg off medic thing. This looks like, because I have no idea what I'm getting into here, this looks like it's either like these are little eyes and this is like a big bushy beard with the little chipmunk mouth in there, or it's some kind of bird sigil. I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of like it though. Okay, I'm gonna go this trophy hunt. Okay. Oh no shit. All right. A minimum of 2 before you can go out seeking adventure. Click on the second character slot and create a new character. Know that you can't have more than 1 merc of the same character class at the same time, so create something different. Okay, so new merc. We can't do brute. I think let's just go the tank and the range, yeah? High damage melee attacks, identifying lone targets and gaining bonuses. She's a loner, so don't expect her to help out, other apart from killing their attackers. What's her ability cards looking like? Flankies. Invisibility, okay. Lots of movement. Self-healing is nice, we like that. Lots of low initiative too. Look at that. 4. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with that. Cersei. She's sneaky. Personal quest. Lawbringer. Kill 20 bandits or cultists. Some sort of sun sigil unlock. The perfect poison. Kill 3 oozes, 3 lurkers, 3 spitting drakes. To unlock a death head thing. Ooh, I want that. I want that. Okay. Before heading out, you should gear up. After all, it's your first time out in the open. You'll notice each merc has a modest stash of gold. It is encouraged to take that money over to the merchant's shop and spend it on anything that might just keep you from dying. Where's the merchant button? Merchant button below. Oh, he fat. Okay. Each merc has his or her own stash of gold and personal inventory, so make sure you click on the right merc's portrait before purchasing an item. Okay. And then when ready, we click the world map to return. Okay. Alright. So Talos has 30 gold. Let's find something. The next 2 sources of damage from attacks targeting you gain shield 1. Okay. So shields are damage reducers for this? Or no, it's just effects. Okay. Interesting. Big Warhammer. Boots of Striding. Healy potions. Okay, what's this big ol' heater shield? When damaged by an attack, gain a shield 1 for the attack. I think we may just go with the cheapy deepy. Can we wait? What is this? Is this all items and then okay, that makes sense. Did I not go far enough down? What is 18? Oh, that's just all those. Okay. Hide armor. Buy item for Talos. Inventory. Or no, perks. Hang on. What? Additional attack modifier. Okay, wait. How do I get out of here? Come back. Okay. And then I was gonna get the boy. Stamina potions? Ooh. We'll go with a Healy and a Stamina. Okay, then we'll go over here to Cersei. She's also got 30 gold. I think for her... Shall we also... This piercing bow, it's 30. During a ranged attack, ignore all shield value. Ooh. I know she wants Pawson, though. I think I should just be smart here. We'll get her... We'll get her leather armor. And a minor Healy. Okay. So we've spent all our golds. Back to the map. Not known for well-mannered folk and good Samaritans, but there's a lot to gain from its city streets. You could choose to partake in city encounters by clicking this. It's encouraged you do this whenever you're in the city, as they often give good rewards. If you ever find a quest that looks too hard, or one you've repeatedly failed to complete, the Temple of the Great Oak can grant you its blessing for a price. You can choose to access the temple using this tree-looking thing. Makes sense. The first quest location is marked just north of Gloomhaven. You'll see it flagged with an icon. As you progress, more quest locations appear across the map. To keep track of them, you can use the quest log on the right-hand side of the screen. Click on the black barrow or the entry in the quest log to select the quest. You can embark upon a quest with up to 4 mercs, but the more mercs you bring, the more dangerous it becomes. Once you set out for a quest, you won't be able to change the members of your party until you return to Gloomhaven. That makes sense. Okay, so that's the Black Barrow. But there are also city encounters. Oh. Okay, so this is where the RPG mechanic comes in. Please, something of interest, sirs. The words come through in chitters and hisses. You turn your head toward an alley. Thank you for the sub. Or whatever that was. I believe I've still got Twitch subs as anonymous, so if you want to introduce yourself via the chat, you can do so, but you are not obligated to do so. Okay, turn your head toward an alley in the Ward of Scales to see a harrower dressed in crude robes and a mask. It holds out a piece of parchment. Something for sirs, very powerful, just 5 gold. You can see the parchment has the designs for something on it, but still you recognize this harrower. It's known for trading in disreputable goods. You can't know where that parchment came from, and if anyone saw you dealing with this creature, they might get the wrong idea. I don't have any gold for that, so nah. I couldn't read all that before my screen went dark. Hang on. Craghart rocks, a marvelous statue, unbelievable strength. Don't take him for granted. Nice. Love the puns. Okay, I'm gonna shake my head and walk away. Best not to take chances. You loudly refuse the harrower's offer and continue about your business. That thing. Good lord. Ow. Should know better than to stray from the sinking bar. I don't know enough lore to be talking like that. Okay. So embark on my first quest. Kill all enemies in all rooms. It's a core quest. A harrower is made up of a bunch of bugs. Okay, but still, man, we don't judge. Now might be a good time to go through the mercenaries' ability cards and inventory to make sure they're battle ready. In the quest description, you can see the enemies you'll face. Hovering over them reveals their stats, okay? Bandit archers, 4 health, movement, range, okay. Bandit guard, which we fought in the 1 tutorial. Living bones. What is target innate? I wish that I could get more info there, but okay. So how do I... What is this? In the equipment panel, clicking on an item slot will display all items of that type the merc owns. If an item slot is displayed in gray, it means you currently have no items of that type. Oh, sorry. Good lord. Alright. I've got 2 of 6 equipped, so that means this is equipped, right? Bound to Talos. Oop. Okay. Alright, so it is equipped. What do I do here? Why has it got a thingamajig? Because there's multiple? Hang on. Minor Healy, minor... okay, so wait. Oh, I can't... I can only have one... okay, I've got them locked. Got it. I got it. I'm figuring it out. Why do I have... why does that keep yelling at me? Okay, Cersei with her leather armor and her one Healy. Okay, alright. So we're good, right? Just click travel?
Everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach.
With the armor, it added 2x minus 1 modifier cards. That's why it was giving the exclamation mark for it to let you know. Thank you, Uncatchable, for helping me out here. I am brand spanking new.
When Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods. Well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab.
I'm guessing the Valroth are kind of like she's giving tiefling.
This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine.
She's giving tiefling, red skin, tail. Okay, I most certainly will. I'm not 100% sure about it yet, but I do like D&D kind of shit, so I'm probably gonna like this. Yeah. I do get a little frustrated with games that are very crunchy, but we'll see how this goes.
Around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
I'm liking the narrator though. That's a fun vibe to go through it. Oh my god, 700 hours digital, but also play the board games with friends. I mean, hey, that is perfectly fine. I admire those numbers. That is some epic numbers. Good on ya. I've wanted to play this one for a while. It seemed like tonight was the night. So, you see smoke on the horizon and catch a vague stench of burning flesh. You hasten your step to see what catastrophe lies ahead of you on the road. A few minutes, you come upon a trade caravan ravaged by a pack of vermlings, if the tracks in the mud are any indication. Dead bodies and broken, upturned carts lie across the path, but you can also see a few survivors, wounded and bloody. On the ground, a woman limps across the road, carrying pieces of the wreckage. Okay. So I could help the survivors or finish the job the vermlings started and loot whatever's left. I feel like I'm too innocent to play this game. I'm too much of a neutral good to chaotic good, so I'm gonna... This is either the bandit trick, you know, where it's like they pretend to have been attacked, but actually they're the bandit. It's fine. I'm gonna help the survivors deal with the wreckage. The party's reputation has been influenced by your actions. Reputation will influence the cost of items in the merchant's shop and the outcome of certain encounters. Good deeds are often rewarded, but they can be so much less fun. The choice is yours. Okay. You disperse through the scene, tending to people's wounds and getting them back on their feet. It takes a few supplies, but they seem grateful in the end. Consumes one small item. It was probably my health potion, but we got a boost to reputation. Okay. Choose a merc to consume one small item at the start of the next scenario. Talos has 2 of them, so we're gonna go for that.
The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse wood. looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. As
Sounds
you
like a barrow.
descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry.
Okay. Before entering a dungeon, each merc must choose 1 out of 2 battle goals. A battle goal is a secret objective the merc tries to complete inside the dungeon. Failing it has no drawback, but successfully completing it and the scenario will earn the character the rewards shown. Okay. Objective: use your equipped items a number of times equal to or great. Math. Use your equipped items a number of times equal to or greater than your level +2 during the scenario. Level plus my level's 1, so that'd be 3. Equipped items, would that be my armor twice and potion once, or armor 3 times, or scrambler taking only short rests? I could do this one a little easier. I don't want to do math tonight. Yeah, I'll if I can show you here in a this is all I got from the, like, I literally just started. This is what I bought from the thing, but the merchant at the start. I spent all 30 gold. So hide armor, minor healing, minor stamina, and then Cersei has leather armor and a minor healy. That's literally it. What were we doing? We were doing this. Okay. Aggressor: have 1 or more monsters present on the map at the beginning of every round during the scenario for 2 perk points, or layabout, gain 7 or fewer experience points. Why does she get 2 perk points? That's weird. I don't know how to control gaining experience points, so I'm gonna go with the aggressor. Luck of the draw. Okay, fair enough. Okay, very rare to get 2 options with 2 perk. Well, lucky me! I'm never lucky. That's probably the only luck I'm gonna get tonight. Note that abilities that remove negative conditions, like cure potions, cannot remove curses from the attack. Oh, that was a fun noise. During your turn, yeah. Okay, so this one, I have to consume an item before the turn. Right. I remember. Okay, so obviously we're just gonna do that.
Take care of these unfortunates, your target says.
Hey, come back here.
Backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left.
To his left, okay.
Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
Ain't that the ever-loving truth? Okay. Okay. Woo. Lots of fun stuff here. Can I view her ish first? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Always let the rogue figure out what they're doing first. Adds, oh wait. White hexes, you can change starting locations. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, thank you. I think I'm okay with it for now. Like, there's a lot I gotta learn, and that's okay, but I will note that for the future. She's got so much movement. On your next attack while invisible, double the value of the attack and gain 2... What is 2... What is the little 2 inside the starburst? I have no idea what that even means, because I did not do all the tutorials. The XP... Ah, okay, I get it. Alright, but I picked the other one, because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, I'm gonna save one of these 3 for round 2. Let's go with... What do we want for the second one? On your next 4 attacks, targeting enemies adjacent to none of their ally. Good God. Venom shit. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with... Let's go with a backstab and the venom shiv for her. And then... I know what the grab and go and trample do. Attack... something's highlighted. Red. Why is it red? The other was to do what? 7 or less? Yeah. Having enemies present each. I think so too. Just learning the vocab and the system and everything. So on the next 6 sources of damage from attacks target. Ooh. Okay. Gray hexes you. Red are enemies that can attack in that sweeping blow. That makes sense. So then the same thing here with leaping cleave. That makes sense. Okay, why are you shaking my table, bud? Hey! Chill. What does it give you rotate? Jorah, stop. Move away from the table. Thank you. Gonna give people motion sickness. Okay, I think I'll go with, since I'm counting on baby girl to go first, we're gonna go, ooh, stun would be good. We'll go there. And where was the one that gives... This one, for the bottom. Okay. And then I could probably move him over there. And we'll move her over here, and then we end selection. Okay. This makes sense. Continue. Alright, so we're gonna have her do this one for the move. Like, it's attack 3. Well, she does need, hang on. No, hang on, how do I undo? There we go. Move 6, get her, like, over to here. And then shank a bitch. Wait. Skip movement. Shank a bitch. Here. Okay. End her turn. Now... this one. Right? Nope. I think I picked wrong. Because I need... I wanted to use this. But then I can't get him in right. Okay, hang on. Hang on. This is fine. This is fine. We can just do this. And then does more damage to him. Go for it. Okay. I don't mind the map being like this right now. This is okay for me right now. Okay, so I don't want to. Oh, maybe I do want to burn a card. Do I get to pick? I do get to pick. Burn one card. We'll count on what's-her-face for the looting later. So we're gonna burn that. Miss our first batch of damage. And then she can take her little bit of damage. Okay. Now, coming back to her. So we could do this. And then this. And then my big bad bitch here. We're gonna go... I'm assuming retaliate is like a reaction damage. That seems right. So and then I'm looking at the bottom ones. Yeah, okay. It will randomly rotate. Oh, okay. I don't want the random rotate. Okay, it's fine. Bottom. Ooh, there's a bottom one for attacking. Oh wait, no, it's movement. Targeting all enemies moved through. Oh, okay. Let's just go with this one then. Okay, end selection. Oh, ooh. Okay. Yeesh. Continue. Alright, so I wanted to do this. And she is the target, confirmed. Shaboof! And then shaboink. I am gonna rotate this a little bit, actually. Want her to go higher. And then she gets to... We skip movement, because I'm gonna have her shank a bitch here. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright. This is okay, though. This is okay. That's his first time being hit. Go for it. Hide armor must be used if damage is received damage. Oh, wait. I can click this first. There we go. Okay. That's a lot. I think I'm burning a card on that one. Of course, they went before the brute, so retaliate will be for this round if you use it. Just unfortunate they went before the... Okay. I think I'm gonna burn this one. Okay. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. What you gonna do? Okay. So So if I use retaliate now, it's not... It would take effect next round if I went second again. Hang on. Actually, I think I might just do the Healy. Happens last IRL game session. Had bad luck when enemies went before me and exhausted me because I wasn't able to... I think I might actually just heal myself and then do this attack. So, heal myself. Confirm target. Creating. And then if we attack him, Barp over here. Okay. So it takes time for the heal to be available? Okay. So she is Invisiblorp. Let's go with Flanking Strike and... Thief Snack for her. And then over here, let's go with nope, wait, undo that. Provoking Roar, Leaping Cleave. And selection. There we go. Continue. Alright, so said I was gonna do this. Adds plus 2 attack. Adjacent to any. Okay, we're gonna yeet this guy. There we go. Oh! Oh, fucking insta kill. That's right, bitch. That's right. What you gonna do? I'm gonna get you too. I'm gonna get you too. What now? What now, bitches? Okay, sorry. That was... I got a little too excited there. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. I think I might want to spend some movement here, so we can get a little bit of this goldage. So let's move him right here. Confirm movement. Skip the remaining movement. Attack here, here. Okay, and then end Brute's turn. Collect that. Alright. Now, if we burn one card to recover all other cards. Let's long rest him this turn. And long rest her as well. No, wait. Short rest her. Yes. Okay. Yeah, long rest. How do I... What are we doing here? Oh, she still hasn't technically... Okay, hang on. So we do this. And... a little of this. So, loot 1 here. Confirm. And then heal. Or undo. She can't move. Oh, because that's on the bottom. My bad. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Getting it figured out. End her turn. Perform long rest. Select a card to burn. This one. No, choose a different one. This one. Ah, I keep clicking the wrong button. Go. Okay. Then end turn. Alright, now we're gonna go here, see how many movement thingies she's got. Alright, so we're gonna have her use her movement, get over there, open the door, get her in here to one side, skip remaining movement, target here and here, confirm targets. End her turn. That did auto-rotate, didn't it? Okay. So, we're gonna do the movement thingy. Get him here. Confirm. Attack this one to kill it. Or not. Okay, I guess not. Oh yeah, that. I will use the armor from There are trappy things here. We will take our 1 damage. Ah, what the hell? That was funky. Alright, back over here to her. Backstab, Venom Shiv, and then Eye for an Eye, and looking at the bottom. Move 3, push 2. Try to push that one guy into that trap. Okay, good, good. Now I got good retaliate on. Alright, so she's gonna do backstab right here. Confirm target. Got him down. Moving. Not that way. Moving this way and avoiding the trappy traps. End her turn. Retaliate. Confirm. Move. This guy. Wait, he's immobilized. Why is he immobilized? I got shot? Oh, never mind me then. Oops. Well, crap. Guess we're gonna skip movement. We're gonna push him right here then. Or no, it has to go the full. Oops. Skip push, I guess. I didn't see that I was immobilized. I will take 2 damage. Got my retaliate off. Forced him to move back a bit. We will burn this one available card. Okay. Alright, so she's gonna... Oop. Close. Stop clicking things. Perform a short rest. Alright. Flanking strike and quick hands. And then warding strength and trample. Makes sense. Continue. Alright, so we need this one to get back in distance over here. And then attack. Good. Then we're gonna move again. I think we're gonna trade here. I'm gonna go here. Then I'm gonna have skip the remaining movement. End turn. Okay. It's alright, we'll take the damage. And then here. We're gonna boogie down over here. Confirm movement. Actually, can I move here too? No. But I can move there. Alright. Attack here. Confirm. Can I put... Yeah, that's what I wanted. Push it. That's what I was hoping for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Alright. Short rest. Yes. Sure. Okay. And then you get... Sadly, these two. You get... these two. Okay. We're actually going first this time. We're gonna go this. Confirm. And nope. Undo. Here. Here. Confirm. Okay. Get off of there. Alright. We're gonna do a little of this. I'm gonna attack you there. Confirm. And then move you here. Confirm. End turn. Alright, so there's this one more door. Alright, still gotta do okay. Then
Kicking through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose this particular hole to nest in. Animate bones. Unholy abominations of necromantic power.
hey, no worries. Glad you're back.
Nothing more to do but lay them to rest, along with the remainder of this troublesome rabble.
I think I might die. I keep running out of cards, and I don't know how to draw more cards. But not much I can do about that right now. And I can't move to him anyway, so I screwed that up for myself. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. We need you to move up here. Confirm. And then end turn. Receive damage. Receive damage. Yeah, we're already having to... I burned way too many cards. It's not... How do I redraw, though? Can I back out? Oh no, I just can't get there. Okay. Let's undo. Can choose to loot. Why can I not? Yeah, I think I took too many rests and I burned too many cards too early. So I might actually muck this up pretty bad. So yeah. Ow. Why can I not click this? Okay, so even if I short rest, she only gets one card, right? And why is she dead? To the lack of it, yeah. Well, fuck me, I guess. Oh, this is about to hurt. And we're dead. Yeah, that was yeah. So I'm doing it again. I feel like I can get this. It's just
Take care of these
skipping. Okay. So, do not burn cards until necessary. Use proper movement. We're gonna go with this one. Nope. We're gonna go with this one. And this one. Alright. Set them up, knock them down. Set them up, knock them down. Alright. So I want you here. I suppose I could have done that the other way around too, but it's fine. One shot. I gotta just figure out how to use the health potions, because they're not behaving for me. Okay. if she was adjacent, which sadly she wasn't. I think I wasted too many turns not getting into this room a little quicker, so I'm getting in here. Okay, so my question becomes, how do I activate the healing potion? Because I can't click on it. Like, I'm clicking on it and it's not letting me. There it is. Okay. Ow. Okay. And then... Okay. Good enough. Don't know why that did 0 damage to him, but okay. Ah, shit.
Lizard.
Hello. Okay, one down. I keep failing. Oh god. Okay, good. Ooh. No, no. Ah, not 2 targets. How dare you? Ugh. I was supposed to get a heal out of that. I don't know why it didn't. She's gonna end up dying again. I don't know what is happening here. Interesting is definitely a word for that, yes. Okay. What happened to all her damn cards? I don't understand. Genuinely, I don't. She's gonna be dead again. You're poisoned here. Oh. Oh, that was probably it, sadly. Thank you for that. That was actually probably it. So, and she's gonna die. Okay, yeah, we're both gonna die on this. I don't think I can do it. I can't get to the door without. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Kicking through the door. Nothing more to do.
Guess who else about to die? Basically, I got this round and one more, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Yeah, I'm done for. That's it. I'm done. I don't know how it's supposed to be possible with those cards. I thought they were supposed to have 17 cards, not 7. Or however many. 1, 2. So they keep their XP and the gold they pick up. They can have 9 cards equipped. Okay, so what are these that she didn't have? Yeah, I want both of those. Let's toss out single out, add in Trickster's Reversal. And then I'm actually gonna toss Thief Snack for Swift Bow. Okay, and then my boy here. What's this? +1 attack, appeared. Let's measure. Attack is X, where X is the number of hexes you've moved so far this turn. Retaliate 2 ooh, Wall of Doom. How about that? Maybe I'll trade this one because I really wasn't using the bottom on that one for Wall of Doom. And then I'm not really getting a ton of use out of Trample either, so we'll go with Balanced Measure. Okay. So there's a city encounter. Having recently returned from your latest adventure, yes, no duh, you're approached by a ratty-looking boy in tears. Please, sirs, could you help me with my cat? He went over there and I'm afraid. The boy points a dirty finger at a decrepit abandoned building. I don't know what else to do. Reassure boy and go find cat. Oh shit. Collecting 3 perk points will unlock a perk. Perks are very handy, as they allow you to edit a merc's attack modifier deck. You approach the foreboding house full of heroic bravado. There's certainly nothing otherworldly about the structure, but its fallen beams and piles of rubble do make it difficult to look around. By the time you find the cat hiding under a burned-out bed frame, you are utterly exhausted. At least the boy is ecstatic his cat has been found. I like reputation points. I'm too much of an RPGer for that. Okay. I don't think we can buy anything with the little bit gold we have. I don't think there's anything we could sell except the stuff that we bought from him, so... go back to here. Oh, look, there's places and things. Cool. Temple of the Great Oak. Mercenaries will be blessed every time they give a donation of 10 gold to Temple of the Great Oak. A blessed mercenary will gain 2 additional X2 attack modifiers in the next dungeon. Remember, each merc has his or her own stash of gold and a personal inventory, so make sure you... Yeah, okay. So, haha, I don't have enough for that. But that's okay, because now I got new cards to try. Go!
Everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven. So when Jaxera...
Okay, this same scene. Go again. Okay. Let's try this again. Encounter... Oh my gosh! And, okay, this is different. You see fresh wagon tracks in the dirt as you walk along the road. You continue forward and begin to pick up a number of distinct tracks. They must be from a large caravan. Sure enough, as you crest a hill, you see a group of 4 wagons headed down the road in the same direction as you. You count perhaps 3 or 4 guards among them. Approach and offer to travel with them until your paths diverge or attack. There's only 2 of us. We're not attacking 3 or 4 guards. Hey, look, gold. The merchants seem grateful that the guards eye you skeptically. After traveling for half a day without event, you head off down a side road and wave goodbye. The merchants express their appreciation with a bit of coin. Yay!
The hill is easy enough to find. Moving
Okay.
as you descend.
Alright. Workhorse, gain 13 or more XP during the scenario, or Explorer, reveal a room top by opening a door on your turn. I'm gonna give him Workhorse, and kill a monster during the scenario by causing at least 4 more points of damage to it than necessary. Or die hard. Never allow your current HP to drop below half your maximum. Oh god, I can't do that. Let's try Dynamo. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Take care of these unfortunates. Well, jokes.
Okay, so we're gonna go with... Let's see. Where's my new stuff? Where's my new stuff? I'm so scared. I thought I had... Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Ooh, I forgot what they were called for a second. Hang on. Add plus X attack where X is the double the shield value of the... Ooh. I'm gonna repeat the go-to setup move there. And then, let's see. Find me a good movement card. Let's see. It's probably going to be Leaping Cleave with Balanced Measure. We're going to start here, and she's going to start here, and selection. Okay. So, wanted her to do her thing. She's gonna move. She's gonna drop in over here. Confirm. skip the remaining. Here, she's the target. Go. Okay. And then move. I'm gonna put him here again. Here, confirm. And then attack here, confirm. Ow. I think that got dynamo, did it not? Okay, I was gonna do this. And shield. Okay, and then heal. Good. Next. Okay. Okay. And then Just don't hit me. Just don't hit me. Okay, we're good. How has she already burned these? Wait, why are these already burned? I've got to figure out why those burn. I don't understand. I appreciate not getting attacked of opportunity. Oh, look, another trap. I also don't like that we can't, like, split movement. Like, I would like to be able to move, do my attack on the other card, finish my movement. That would be helpful. Got him. Okay. I was supposed to not take damage. There it is. Okay. Ooh, I got scared. I thought it was automatic. Ow. Oh, I shouldn't have pushed him. I'm a dumbass. Yep, she's fucking dead. I ain't even gonna bother. Why am I... Shit. Fine, skip my fucking movement, skip the push, skip the attack. I'm fucking dead. I can't do anything. I have no movement. I'm gonna take the L on that. Enjoying a customary post-adventure drink at the Sleeping Lion, you notice something weird going on with the lamps. First thought is that it's your imagination, but after staring at the lamps intently, you see they are flickering in and out. Tech lamps, as opposed to normal gas-burning ones, have been known to be a bit unreliable, as if on cue they suddenly go out completely, leaving the room in pitch black. Offer to fix them, or take the opportunity to steal some valuables from drunk patrons in the dark. At this point, I feel like the game is encouraging the scoundrelous option. Let's see. 10 collective gold, yeah. So, I can distribute the gold as I wish. And then that means he also can get a blessing. I'm gonna try it once more, and then I think I'm done for the night.
This is done.
Okay. Cutting through dense underbrush, and you notice a number of small woodland critters running along the forest floor in the opposite direction, running from something up ahead of you. Filled with a troubling sense of foreboding as you catch a whiff of smoke in the air. Follow the cue and run in the... Oh, at the start of the scenario... Oh, dear. Okay, well, never mind. I don't want to run toward fire. That seems dumb. Okay, professional or loot no gold or there are chest tiles. Have I been misunderstanding? Reveal a room tile for explorer. Take only long rests. Ow. Explorer. Have her loot everything and open the doors, I guess. Okay, so discard 2 ability cards each. Let's go with this one. And this one. Discard. And then she's gonna discard that one. Nope, not that one. You know what? We're just gonna go here and here. The 2
Take care of these
least initiative ones. Alright. Let's start off in our... Whoop. Get in our spots. Okay. So, I want her going first as usual. Maybe we'll save the smoke bomb this time. Let's try... Let's try that. And then... give him a shield. And why the fuck not? Some more shield. Let's see if we can't spread them out a little bit more this time. Make them come to us. Alright, so I'm gonna have her... It's a range of 3, right? Still can't reach them. Okay. Undo. Go here. Let's have her go here. Confirm movement. Skip remaining movement here. Attack, attack, go. End her turn.
Yeah.
Alright. One damage. One damage. Okay. Now she can take her smoke bomb. Actually, Trickster's Reversal for the no damage, and Swift Bow. Okay. Provoking Roar. And okay, still going first. Undo, we'll save it until she's actually down 3 HP. Okay, he's attacking this guy. Good. And he's moving here. Trickster's Reversal. Backstab. Special Mixture. No, not Special Mixture. Yes, Special Mixture, but we're gonna use it on the other guy. Okay. And then here. Skip move. Retaliate. Confirm. And turn. Receive damage. Short rest, yes. Burn quick hands. Let's have her do movement off of that one. And then throwing knives since she's going to be opening the door. So she's going to open the door. She's going to come right here. Skip movement. She's going to toss 1, 2. There. End her turn. One damage. Armor, no damage. Burn 1 available. Let's go with this one. One damage. All right. Attack 6. Confirm. Overkill, yay. Move X. So we can go here and then we can still get into... Oh, that's not going to do anything for me, actually. Undo waypoint. Let's come in here. Like this. Okay. Actually, we'll go over here. Confirm. End brute turn. Trickster for no damage. Smoke bomb for invisible. Short rest, yes. Okay. Provoking roar. And shield bash. Continue. Here. Actually. Undo. We go invisible first, confirm. Then, oh, it's still gonna be this one either way, so. Or I can move it for undo. I can do this. Oh, she's immobilized, hang on. Undo, here, confirm. End her turn. Confirm. Okay. Got a bit of plus on that. Hide armor, receive damage. Ow. No 10 damage from that shit. Balanced measure. Okay. No. Special mixture, venom shiv, and then eye for an eye, and spare dagger. Damn. Five damage is okay. Alright, so he's going to heal himself. Gank this one a little bit. No extra, but that's okay. And then healing potion as well. Okay, end his turn. She is going to heal herself, confirm. Move. Back here, confirm. End her turn. She needs a short rest, yes. Okay. Okay. So, going for the kill. Good. Loot. This is the only one, I think. Can I also get this one? There's another. Okay. It didn't grab this one. No, I was supposed to click 2. Oh god. It's okay. I'll survive. We're gonna save this jump, so let's swing on this guy. Get to the door.
Kicking through the door. Nothing more.
Okay. We're gonna go over here. Okay, they drew badly on their stuff. They did not draw badly on that one. I think I had to take the 4 there. Okay. We need... This is his last turn. Oh, they heal. That's lovely. At least he ate all the attacks that turn. That's not helping us very much, but... just ain't no help for it. Hate that my first run of this was actually the best one so far. Yeah, they're about to rock my shit. Yep. Okay. I genuinely don't quite know if I'm even doing any good with that. At this point, I'm a little more frustrated than not. Genuinely not sure if I enjoyed that. The first few, first hour or so, yeah. The last hour and a half felt like I'm beating my head against a wall and not really getting anywhere. I don't know. And that was supposed to be easy level, not even normal. That was easy. So I don't know. I might do it baby mode and go for the friendly version. I don't know. I've only got a couple of friends who actually play it and or who have it. I don't know if they have actively played it or not, but I can talk with them and we can see. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it's one of those things where I need to sleep on it for a bit and give it some time to ruminate. Like let the experience melt together in my brain. I like the idea of the system. I like kind of the you could do the top of this, you could do the bottom of that, and then but it does feel very restrictive, more so than I thought it would feel. I need to sit with it for a while and try to think back over it and see what I could have done better, I think. I know I'm not mad about it. That's the thing, is I'm not mad. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm not mad. It's not like Elden Ring where I had to literally put it down for like a year, 2 years and something to be able to come back to it with a fresh mindset. I don't think it's that bad. I do think that maybe I need to maybe look into some like tips and tricks, because I find that those sorts of things help me a little bit. Like tips and tricks videos. Like when I got back into Elden Ring a couple of months ago, um, I basically watched for like 48 hours. I did nothing but look up tips and tricks videos on uh, YouTube for Elden Ring for noobs. Um, so I mean, it might be helpful. I'll ruminate on it. I do appreciate you chatting with me though, Uncatchable. That was it was helpful, very much so. And made it a little more palatable, I think, to deal with it. Yeah, no, I believe that that was easy mode, and I don't. I don't see how that's easy mode. I probably will switch it to friendly if I decide to try it on stream again, just so I can avoid the frustration that just makes me go, because I know I have resting bitch face, and that's not enjoyable to watch. But yeah, I probably won't stream this one like unendingly. I'll probably, if I decide to play it again, I'll probably play it offline and see how it goes. But yeah, I had fun. For the most part, I had fun. Overall, good experience. And new friends. So hello. Once again, I am Nasa, and this has been me playing games that I know nothing about. I have lots of stuff on my YouTube. It's all in playlist format, so you can go and find anything that floats your boat. Also, please check out my friends at Team Bonus Action on Twitch, on YouTube, for various D&D and other TTRPG type content. We have lots and lots of things, including some not TTRPG things. We play Repo, we play Peak, we play different things here and there. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to play tomorrow. Have to see how I feel. It's open season on whatever the muses in my brain want. But yeah, I'll look around for y'all. Y'all have a good night, and don't let my chaos bite you in the butt on the way out.